Canada has introduced a new immigration pathway aimed at helping home care workers secure permanent residency. This initiative, known as the Home Care Worker Immigration Pilot, HCWP, is designed to address the increasing demand for home care services in the country, driven by an aging population and the growing need for health care support at home. The program will target 2,750 home care workers, with a special focus on those who are currently out of status in Canada, offering 150 spots for individuals in this situation. The HCWP will be divided into two streams to accommodate workers from both inside and outside Canada. The first stream will open on March 31st, 2025, for foreign home care workers already residing in Canada. This stream allows workers who have gained experience in Canada to transition to permanent residency. The second stream, which is for foreign workers applying from abroad, will open at a later date. The exact timeline for the second phase has yet to be announced. The aim is to ensure that both current workers in Canada and those looking to immigrate have an equal opportunity to apply. Eligibility for the HCWP includes several key criteria. Applicants must have at least 6 months of recent, relevant work experience in home care or 6 months of formal training in the field. Additionally, applicants need to meet a minimum language requirement with a Canadian Language Benchmark, CLB, Level 4 in either English or French. A full-time job offer from a private household or an eligible organization is also a requirement for applicants. One of the key features of this program is that it does not require prior Canadian work experience or a labor market impact assessment, LMIA, which can often be barriers for workers seeking to immigrate. The introduction of the HCWP comes at a critical time when Canada is facing labor shortages in the healthcare and home care sectors. With an aging population, the demand for home-based healthcare services is increasing, and the government is taking action to address this gap by offering a pathway to permanent residency for skilled workers. The new program not only provides an opportunity for home care workers to build a future in Canada, but also aims to ensure that vulnerable populations, such as the elderly and those with disabilities, receive the care and support they need. Immigration Minister Mark Miller expressed confidence that the HCWP could become a permanent program, depending on its success. He emphasized that the initiative will help meet labor needs while providing skilled home care workers with the opportunity to contribute to Canada's healthcare system. By allowing foreign workers to apply for permanent residency, the program aims to stabilize the home care workforce and address the challenges of recruiting and retaining skilled labor in this critical sector. In summary, Canada's new home care worker pathway to permanent residency represents a significant effort to address both labor shortages and the growing need for home-based healthcare services. By offering a streamlined and accessible immigration process for home care workers, the HCWP is set to play a key role in shaping the future of home care services in Canada. Hashtag Canada Immigration, hashtag Home Care Workers, hashtag Permanent Residency, hashtag HCWP, hashtag Home Care Worker Pathway, hashtag Immigration Pilot, hashtag Caregiving, hashtag Healthcare Workers, hashtag Home Care, hashtag Immigration Canada, hashtag Skilled Workers, hashtag Job Offer, hashtag Foreign Workers, hashtag Work Experience, hashtag Language Skills, hashtag CLB, hashtag Canadian Healthcare, hashtag Labor Market, hashtag Aging Population, hashtag Caregiver Jobs, hashtag Work in Canada, hashtag Immigration Stream, hashtag Temporary Resident Status, hashtag LMI, hashtag Full-Time Job, hashtag Language Proficiency, hashtag Healthcare Services, hashtag Workforce Development, hashtag Permanent Residency Pathway, hashtag Labor Shortages, hashtag Caregiving in Canada, hashtag Home Care Jobs, hashtag Canada Jobs, hashtag Skilled Labor, hashtag Immigration Opportunity, hashtag Support Caregivers, hashtag Essential Workers.
Thanks for watching our video. Please hit the button and subscribe the channel.